Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. Today is March the 22nd. It's Monday. I told you I wasn't going to do a video today. Well, I lied. Sorry about that. I will do a video. I won't be able to give you the numbers today because I don't get the numbers until later on in the day, and I will be traveling at that time. So therefore, no numbers today, but I do have a little bit of updated information for you. First, let's talk a little bit about the weather for tonight. Some clouds this evening will give way to mainly clear skies overnight. During the daytime today, sunshine and a few afternoon clouds. High today is going to be about 77. That's for Monday. And then tonight, the low will be about 55 degrees. And tomorrow, partly cloudy, high about 82 degrees, winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Okay, I got a couple of little news clips that I picked up here, and I think you'll find them rather interesting. Of course, the big deal is March Madness in Miami, so to speak, not basketball. Well, we talked about this yesterday, but it gets worse instead of better, so there's going to be a continuing lockdown down there. You'll see the video here, a little short video on that, and then there's another piece on some more about the COVID-19 that I'll show you as well. So this is a really, really short video, but I wanted to put something up, at least something current for Monday, and as we refer to this as the Tom Sawyer approach, we get somebody else to do the work for us, and so I got some of these video clips to drop in here. The whole thing's going to be less than 5 minutes long. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you back here on Tuesday with the real numbers, and I hope the numbers turn out to be really good today. Thank you very much. Back in a flash.
30 million cases of COVID. The United States is almost there. We've shown you the situation here in the Chicago area. Now New York City officials are concerned about the discovery of a more contagious variant first detected in Brazil. And as CBS 2's Nancy Chen reports, large crowds of spring breakers defy a curfew in the heart of Miami Beach's nightlife district.
New York officials are on alert after the state confirmed its first case of the more contagious COVID variant first seen in Brazil.
One of the concerns about this particular variant is that it has that mutation that's also in the South African variant, in the 1351 variant, that we know in certain cases is causing people who have already had coronavirus to get reinfected with it.
Nationwide, more than 81 million, or nearly 1 in every 3 American adults, have now received at least one vaccine dose. 17% are fully vaccinated, and millions who have already had the virus may carry some degree of immunity.
We're talking about some form of protective immunity in about 55% of the population. So there's enough of a backstop here that I don't think you're going to see a fourth surge. I think what you could see is a plateauing for a period of time before we continue on a downward decline.
In Miami Beach, thousands of spring breakers, many maskless, flooded the streets, defying a Saturday night emergency 8 p.m. curfew. While in Arkansas, Governor Asa Hutchinson says he plans to lift the state's mask mandate at the end of the month.
Common sense is going to replace mandates.
The governor says he expects residents to wear masks even when the mandate ends. Nancy Chen, CBS News.
Miami Beach officials are extending the emergency 8 p.m. curfew for at least another week.
Miami Beach police are taking drastic measures to enforce a new 8 p.m. curfew as spring breakers overwhelm the city. Massive crowds of young people, with few wearing masks, have city leaders fearing this will become another super spreader event.
If you saw the photos of Ocean Drive, it was quite simply overwhelming. It looked like a rock concert. You couldn't see pavement and you couldn't see grass. So we feel that this is necessary.
For weeks, federal health officials beg spring breakers to be careful, but many aren't listening.
We love Miami. We out here.
New cases of COVID-19 are decreasing in Florida, but rising in at least 20 states. In other parts of the country, cases are plateauing.
That is not a good thing. When you have that plateauing, that's usually the forerunner of another surge.
Despite millions of COVID cases, Florida has remained relatively open. Officials fear the word got out.
I think the volume is clearly more than it's been in previous years. That, I think, is in part due to the fact that there are very few places open elsewhere in the country.
Roads to the South Beach party area are now shut down after 8, something desperate bar and restaurant owners didn't want to see. But police were losing control of the crowds.
We've done everything we can to try to mitigate the behavior that we're seeing. But quite frankly, I'm concerned that the behavior is getting a little bit more for us to be able to handle.
The message now to spring breakers, go home, as South Florida now braces for a potential wave of new COVID-19 cases. Jennifer Johnson, Global News, Washington.